Okay, so yeah, all that aside, the other thing was we got to take a look because TGS is happening. Death Stranding 2 on the beach introduced a bunch of new Kojima bull.
Hey, do you want to have a photo mode? Sure. What if it's a Kojima-esque photo mode? What does that mean? Well, it means you don't want to take photos of the characters, do you? Who would want to do that? No, you want to take photos of the actors behind the scenes. What?
I think
No, I don't.
I think it's been long enough that Kojima's like, hey, are they still mad about the Beauty and the Beast system from Metal Gear Solid 4? Does anyone remember? No?
I do.
I do. Shut up. We're doing it again. So you can fight the bosses in MGS4 and then go into photo shoots with them because they're all like models, and they have this kind of secret mode to it. And they're like, yeah, let's just do it again. It's fine. Fuck it.
Something like violently parasocial of including the actors messing around for the photo mode so you can take photos of the actors in your video game.
I mean, the fun bit about that is like the recordings of people just kind of improvising, just making noises, going like, ha ha ha, yeah, woo, like hands are like, oh, hey, whoa, hey,
Put that in the game.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
Like that was content. Me just going like, Anyway, we got introduced to Tar Man. George Miller.
Hey, do you guys like movies? I got my movie friends.
I put my movie friends in the turn. I put my movie friends in it. Look at my movie friends.
Hey, Guillermo del Toro was here. I like his movies. You know who else's movies I like? This guy.
Ah, damn. Kojima wants to be in Mad Max 3, man. Or rather, Fury Road 3. Yeah. He's in there. And that's, it's cool. Does his thing. Doll Man, who we saw, is just, I guess, so this is your, like, you gotta have your Mimir or your, what was his name in Lollipop Chainsaw? Kevin?
The boyfriend.
Yeah, or something like that. You gotta have your little, just like, little puppet man, little fucking Thunderbolt, or not Thunderbolt, Thunderbird puppet hanging off your shoulder.
Yeah, obviously.
So, Doll Man is that, and we saw him in the trailer as well with the lower frame rate as well, right? He's got like some of that Spider-Verse frame rate going. And then then we got into a couple scenes with Tomorrow and Rainy. Just the most. Just the Kojima names.
we're really getting to experience a career being defined as how far can a creative go in a situation where no one is even imagining the case of telling them no. Right? Like eventually Kojumbo is going to release like Megalopolis. And you're going to be like, Kojumbo's gone too far.
Has he? Or is it never enough?
Is it never enough? It might never be enough.
He spent an entire career building up the momentum to never be told no. Why start now? And yes, I heard that thing is insane. I'm curious. I kind of
we are like rapidly approaching like where the phrase Kojima is a genius may or may not be farce depending on who you're talking to. Because like Doll Man, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like I can see a situation in which someone is going, I can't believe how incredible Doll Man is. And them either like making fun of Doll Man or actually being legitimate about Doll Man.
But has he missed?
Yeah, I would say he's missed. There's some misses. They're not total misses, but I have some definite qualms.
Qualms is fair. Qualms is fair. Has he missed? I don't think he has missed. And because of that, he gets to continue doing whatever the fuck he wants. That's it. That's why. You know? That's exactly it. Trust. There's always qualms, but he has not missed. That's it, man. Yeah. That's why.
When are they going to show off Snake Man and Elect Man and Guts Man for Death Stranding 2?
Hey, I think it's cool that Heartman can fall anywhere, anytime, and be okay. They gave him a little catch suit to be like when he's when his heart shuts down, he gets like frozen and the exoskeleton saves him.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. And let's see who gets to drop the Oscar-winning performance this time around. You know,
I did not think it was going to be fucking
Die Hard Man.
I really didn't.
Damn.
Right at the end, just
At least this time around, I know when I see these little moments happen, like you have like that moment where Fragile, like she kind of goes like, yes, now I'm only fragile in name only, and then like the little hands light her own cigarette, and then the tear comes down, you know, or like Heartman like collects the tear and puts it into, and I'm like, right now, you know, don't stop and try to figure out any of that. Because even in the moment with context, you will still not understand, nor will you ever let it rock. You might.
Hey, let's all take a step back and remember the reason why the enemies in Evangelion are angels is because Anno thought it sounded cool.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, Christian mythology.
Don't think too hard. It's because angels is a cool name. That's it.
Anytime, like Christian mythology still holds power over folks, and so when you fuck with it, it's like ooh, you know, it's the same thing in like SMT world or any of these games, right? Ooh, there's a little naughty, little ooh to it. Lucifer, oh.
you know what I think is different about Kojima? He'll never admit that it's only in the game because he thinks it's cool. Like you know that's why. But like, I'm looking at a screenshot of Tarman right now, right? And there's a tar cat. There's like a magic tar cat with Tarman. And why is the tar cat there? I bet you anything it's because he saw a black cat with somebody put a Halloween decoration on him. And he was like, what if that was made out of magical tar? Oh, cool. But then he will start telling you about the fucking stick and the dinosaurs lost to the fucking oil and shit.
Because black cats are important to Egyptian lore.
I could throw this. I could throw something. It's lies. It's lies.
Because there's
what's up with that shit after?
Because the link between cats and Egyptian lore, when we go back, we know that they have been sacred animals, and they.
Dude,
I'm
getting more and more convinced that he is writing his stories backwards.
I don't think he has to. I don't think he has to explain it, or I don't think he has to admit it, because from day one, it was like, yo, do you want to be fucking Kurt Russell shooting at a mecha?
I do.
That's it. Remember that movie? That was cool. So like, it's self-explanatory, right?
And then about this.
Well, and then in the middle of doing that, if you can learn a thing or two about Muff, then you're like, whoa, real politics and real, you know, FMVs? I didn't expect that. That makes me feel like this is more cool, because he also, it's like those guys that are like super into like the simulated gunplay stuff in Japan, where they get like the really, really realistic pellet guns, you know, and it's like, you're not going to have real guns, but you can get really, really close with these pellet guns though, you know, and just drilling that shit is like, that's the fun in and of itself, the simulation of it. It's that. It's when the cool robot thing has actual application and or resembles some real tech somewhere that you get that extra fucking geek boner going.
It's overwhelmingly so. This feels like I encounter it anyway more with Japanese writers, where the three that come to mind is Kojima, Araki, and whoever writes the fucking Zero Escape games, where there's like a moment where they just pull back and go,
Ushikochi?
Maybe. I'm not familiar with their name. But like they pull the camera back and go, you guys want to talk about this stuff I read on Wikipedia last night? Did you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
that Singapore is named after the lion. Did you know that shit? It's crazy.
And then how do I take this wiki dive from tonight and last night and find a fucking pun for them?
There's a like it's bordering on catchphrase for me now whenever I encounter this, where I utter the phrase, "Have you ever heard of the Philadelphia experiment?"
Yeah. It really is though. I think I nailed it though, when like at the very least the part that's like obsessed with puns is because in Japanese the multiple readings of words is a huge part of like
it's a thing. It's a
not
linguistic change, and it's a cultural trope.
Humor. There can be jokes with the spelling of a name being read two ways, but there can also be philosophical meaning in
think about think about it. This is the shittiest example I can think of. I think of Ninja Gaiden Z Yaiba, a fucking title that means nothing to non-Japanese speakers.
Sure.
Means nothing at all.
Sure.
Until you find out that the word yabai means bad.
Yeah,
so it's bad ninja.
It does.
Bad
Yabai. It does mean bad. Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden, but the ninja is bad. You can't.
So it's similar to Yaiba. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Right. Yes.
Yeah, it's a metaphor. Thank you, Chet. It's a metaphor.
No, it really is just like it's looking at the English language and going, how can we have multiple readings on this kanji? And it's like, but there are none, Hideo.
All right, well then I'm gonna do it in English in the bluntest, most insane way possible.
And we're like, you mean the things we do in like fucking grade 3?
Yes, that is what I'm doing. Because I am a genius.
Did you like it? I kind of liked it. Now listen to
a lot of the English characters' names feel like they're deeper than they are when you're talking about it in a non-English language. Why is he called Die Hardman? Well, you see, there's a movie called Die Hard.
I was gonna say it's not because I watched a Bruce Willis movie one time. Certainly not. It has something to do with gourds, actually.
Yeah, definitely. The stick and the rope.
I can't fucking wait.
You combine a stick and a rope, and you know what you get? A harpoon. And you know what you use to kill harpoons with? Ocean animals.
And the thing is, last time you were still, amongst all that bullshit, you were still just saving the world from nuclear apocalypse while fucking defeating robots and fighting cool dudes with superpowers. And now you're just fucking trucking.
Yeah,
you're
man.
trucking
out
and
here.
parcel delivering.
We trucking out here with ghosts. Like Death Stranding is a Dracula flow like parable, like stanza.
You would think the gameplay would be the most complex, insane action narrative thing ever, and it's just ropes, zip lines.
Nah, dude, because human connection persists throughout even the most bizarre and outlandish of circumstance. And people are always going to need diapers and iPods. So you got to get out there and truck it till there ain't no more ghosts.
Also, I would say that like getting through Death Stranding, like the horror, at first the whole thing felt very horror, right? Because you're like, the invisible fucking Satan zombies are going to grab me and float me into the sky. Yes. I better kill myself before they take me. Right? That's proper horror. And like now you're like, oh, we know the rules.
By the end of Death Stranding, the ghosts that are auto-kill nightmare ghosts from beyond the pale are like a construction up ahead sign.
So
like they're banal.
Exactly. And so I think we just have to keep everything as weird as possible because like when the scary is not there anymore, the weird is still like you're still reacting to it as opposed to having no reaction at all. If this played off of more like scary, threatening invisighosts that we are not afraid of anymore, it wouldn't have the same hit as like what the fuck is Gitaru man doing over here? Like I feel like he has to keep it weird to keep us reacting to it.
Bro, Death Stranding has like a really special place in my heart because it's one of the only games Kojima put out in which like one of the parts of the core themes was like disproven within months of the game's release. Because scientists were actually there was a bonus extinction. There was another one. And so like that, but then but deeper than that is like I completely disagreed with the game's core theme to the point where I got like soft locked during one of the game's final encounters.
I feel like Kojima is almost the ultimate example of like the belief that art is anything that elicits a reaction in you.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate version of that.
Oh, absolutely.
You have to feel something.
Things?
Anything.
I'm feeling confusion.
Good.
Art.
Yes.
Amazing. Is that confusion scary? Do you feel like a rope or a stick? What, dude?
Good. Like,
oh yeah, no, yeah,
right?
You fucking zoned right in on it.
You know, like where other people are waiting and love it when their audience goes, "Fuck yeah!" Hideo loves when you go, "What?" He gets,
but I
he gets
the key.
off. He gets off on people going, "What?"
I thought I deactivated it.
Loves it. Loves that response. Oh, God. All right. Death Stranding 2 on the beach.